Om Ajnanandimrandasya Jnananjanasaragya Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss the Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 10, and if possible some other chapters. The following summary of chapter 10 is given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrit Prabha. Before the Rath Yatra ceremony, all the devotees from Bengal started for Jagannath Puri as usual. Raghav Pandita brought with him various kinds of food for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The food had been cooked by his sister Damayanti, who then packed it in bags, that is called jhali in Bengali. So this from Raghavar jhali is very famous, this food. So thus the stock of food was generally known as Raghava Dhali, the bags of Raghava. Makardhuzakara, an inhabitant of Panihati who accompanied Raghava Pandit, was the secretary in charge of accounting for the Raghava Dhali. The day when all the devotees arrived at Jagannath Puri, Lord Govinda was enjoying sporting pastimes in the waters of the lake known as Narendra Sarovar. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also enjoyed the ceremony in the water with his devotees. As previously, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed the cleansing ceremony at Gundicha and chanted the famous verse Jagamohana Parimunda Jau. Jau. So after Kirtan ended, distributed prasadam to all the devotees and also took some himself. Then he lay down at the door of the Gambhira to take rest. Somehow or other, Govinda, the personal servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, crossed over the Lord's body and massaged his feet. Govinda couldn't go out that day, however, and therefore he was unable to accept prasadam. From the character of Govinda, it is to be learned that we may sometimes commit offences for the service of the Lord, but not for sense gratification. Govinda induced the Lord to eat all the food delivered by the devotees of Bengal for his service. All the Vaishnavas used to invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to their homes. The Lord accepted the invitation of Chaitanya Das, the son of Sivananda Sen, and ate rice and yogurt there. So I am going to recite some of the important verses and poya in this chapter. Verse 1 says, Bande Sri Krishna Chaitanyam Bhaktanurgraha Kadaram Jena Kenapi Santushtam Bhakta Dattena Shradhaya. That means, let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is always pleased to accept anything given with faith and love by his devotees and is always ready to bestow mercy upon all. So, now I am going to discuss the Chaitanya Charitamrita Talila. This is the 10th chapter. So, So I am now going to discuss another chapter, that is chapter 11. The summary of this chapter is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrit Prabha as follows. In this chapter it is described how Brahma Haridas Thakur gave up his body with the consent of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and how the Lord himself personally performed the funeral ceremony and carried the body to the sea. He personally entombed the body, covered it with sand, and erected a platform on the side. After taking a bath in the sea, he personally baked prasadam of Jagannath from shopkeepers and distributed prasadam to the assembled devotees. You can imagine how the fortune is for those who have taken prasadam there. So, and I'm going to describe some of the important verses of this chapter 11. Verse 94 says, Kripa kari Krishna more diya chila sangha Swatantra Krishna Raicha Kaila Sangha Bhanga. Being merciful upon me, Krishna gave me the association of Hardas Thakur. Being independent in his desire, he has now broken that association. Verse 106. Chaitanya Charita Amritera Sindhu Karna Mana Trupta Kare Jar Eka Bindu. The life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are exactly like an ocean of nectar. One drop of which can please the mind and the ear. Verse 107. Bhava Sindhu Tarivare Achejar Chitta Sadhakari Sunasei Chaitanya Charita. To anyone who desires to cross over the ocean of omniscience, please hear with great faith the life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this way, you will see there are so many pastimes of the Lord during this Haridas passing away. One day, Mahaprabhu asked Haridas Thakur, what do you think of, how are you feeling? So Chaitanya Haridas Thakur said that I am unable to complete 3 lakh rounds every day. I am unable to do this. So Mahaprabhu said, you have attained perfection. There is no need of chanting so many rounds. So Haridas Thakur prayed to the Lord that because he knew that Mahaprabhu would go away. I am now discussing the Anta Lila. So the characters, the pastimes of the Lord are endless. But some of the characteristics I mentioned. That's why you will find in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is stated that in future also the pastimes of the Lord will be stated in further. Anyway, Haridas Thakur is Brahma Haridas. Brahma Haridas means he was Brahma. He took part in the pastimes of the Lord because he has prayed to the Lord during the time of the pastimes of Lord Brahma with Krishna while he was 5 years old and grazing calves. At the age of 5, Brahma was illusioned by seeing the pastimes of the Lord. That's why it is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, first chapter, first verse, Mohyanti Jat Surya. So he couldn't think that he is the Lord. He thought he is some imitation, he is somebody else. He wanted to test whether he is real God or not, or real Krishna or not. He stole the calves, etc. We have discussed all these pastimes in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 12 to 14. These 3 chapters you can refer to. That is the standard. You can always refer to the standard scripture. And anyway, so he wanted to go away, to pass away before the Lord. So the Lord assembled there along with his associates, and Mahaprabhu started Kirtan, and then Haridas Thakur, seeing the face of the Lord, he left his body. There, in this way, so many chapters are there, or so many pastimes are there. So, and I'm now in Bali, Indonesia, and doing this video shooting, and I am going to show you some of the glimpses of this ISKCON Bali. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel, and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hey, Prabhu, Nityananda, Premananda Sukhi. Lokana kara ami bada dukhi kara sitapati advaita gosai daya kara sitapati advaita gosai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.